welcome to my channel, and today I've got a little WiP and Chat going, so yeah, let's get started. Right, okay, so today we are working on I See You by Rosie Smith Artist, and it's a Diamond Art Studio painting. I'm doing it for their Purple Showers 24. I'll leave the hashtag for that below if you want to check that out. But yeah, it's an event running for the whole of April 2024. And yeah, let's get started because this is a high confetti piece. And what I've been doing, I haven't done quite as much. It's not all on camera. I'll show a picture at the end. Note to self, I must remember to take a picture at the end. But you'll see what's off camera. But they're lovely drills. This cream area, which is all 3865, there's just like no gap in it. It just all fits together so lovely. Anyway, because I'm not a fan of colour blocking, I do have a little bit just down here in the corner that's the background. And what I've been doing is just to give my, because there's a lot of confetti, I'll do the confetti, and then when I think, oh, I want something a little bit more brainless, that's when I'll do a little bit of the colour blocking, because I'm not a fan of that. I'll get bored doing that as well. So it's a good way. It works both ways. It gives me a break from the confetti, and it also gets through the colour blocking. Right, so let's pick, actually, I think what I'll do, let me just move this over. Just got it so I don't have to reach across because all these symbols on my eyes. But we can start with the easy thing first. So yeah, how are you? Go me. I remember to ask. Usually I'm like 10 minutes, 15 minutes into the video. I'm like, oh yeah, how is everybody? It's all about me. But no, today I remember. So how are you all? I hope you are keeping well and enjoying your April. It's very. I've been in a bit of a funny mood this last week or 10 days. I don't know if it's the weather, because in the UK it kind of felt like we had some really nice weather, some really mild days. It felt like spring, and then it's gone cold. Basically today's the first time we've had any real sunshine that's stuck around for more than like a couple of hours. And so yeah, perhaps that's why I'm being a bit more in the mood to film today, because I've been, I don't know, not in a funk, but sort of lethargic, I guess. I've not really felt like doing a lot of diamond painting, and I've definitely not felt like recording. So yeah, but we're here now. That's what matters. But yeah, it's just I think it might be the weather. It's just, it's just made me want to go back to hibernation, I think, and just like not be very energetic. Like I say, lethargic. Lethargic was a good word. So yeah, I've not been around that much this last week, but hopefully the weather's got to get better again soon, right? It was so cold the other day, and technically I think they said it was like 9 degrees. Which I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, sorry. Imagine late December weather, because that's what it felt like. Right, so 9 degrees isn't that bad. But we had this wind coming in from the, where was it, northwest it came in from. We had this whole low front come through, and I know Scotland and the like, I think they had a bit of snow even. But I was out in it, and it was breezy. Well, I say breezy. God, how about that for British understatement? Like there was gales. It was like 40-mile-an-hour gusts of wind. It was breezy. So I was out in that, and I was thought, oh, it won't be too bad. So I did put my coat on, but I didn't like put my layers on to like I would in winter, just to make sure I'm nice and toasty. And this wind just cut right through, and it was icy cold, and I'm like, there's no way this is 9 degrees. Seriously, it felt like December, and I'm like, this feels like it's freezing. And then lo and behold, like 5 minutes later, what was that? I was going to the supermarket, just walking to the shop, and it hailstoned on me. Thank you weather. So yeah, it was cold the other day. It was right messed up, blooming freezing. So yeah, it's only, I don't know if I said, but it's 8 degrees at the moment today. So it's not got any warmer. It's just not got the wind, so it doesn't cut through you quite as bad. But yeah, it's just gone chilly. I just give me spring. I just want it to be nice enough that you know, I can open the windows during the daytime. as it is, I'm like, I put the heating on. This morning when I got up, I was just like, I think it was only like 6 degrees, 5 degrees. I was like, do you know what? Instead of like 5 layers, I'm just going to put the heating on, only for an hour or so, just to take the chill off. But because, you know, we in the UK, our houses are built for insulation, which is why now we all melt in the heat waves in the summer. Because, yeah. So it never gets really cold inside unless it's like winter for months. And then you get proper chilly. Right, that's got a lip on it. Get rid of that. But yeah, it's so that's me. That's what I've been up to, which is not a lot. So I don't know what I'm going to talk about today. I've not really done anything. I've been trying not to, you know, just vegetate. Tempting though it is. But you know how it is. You know how it is sometimes. It's also, I think, possibly, like, I've talked as well before about how I get with events, because this isn't an event. And it's a very, very, very chill event. But I still put myself through the ringer sometimes. So every day on Diamond Art Studios' Facebook page, they have a post your picture, like, you know, of your progress. I don't post to it because I'm so slow, and I'm just like, I make enough of a rod for my own back for being slow anyway. But I can't help myself. I have to look at other people's pictures because they look great. But at the same time, it reminds me how slow I am. Yeah, so I think that's not helped. Like, when I started this picture, I was like, yeah, I was doing like loads every day. Well, loads. By my standards, I was doing loads. And then I kind of fizzled out a bit because I saw how quickly everybody else was doing theirs, and they're all going to have finishes and stuff like that. I'm like, I'm not even a third of the way through. And it shouldn't bother me. It's not like I don't know what I'm like. Yes. And I tell myself it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's not a race, and I'm enjoying it. But there's still that little voice. That little voice at the back of your mind that betrays you. Is that all my threes? I've been doing, you'll see I've got quite a big section here. I partly opened it up so you could see it, but I have been doing bigger sections on this just because of the confetti. But this is a light area, so we don't have much there. Look, he's got a little, oh, you can't see it. It's just kind of going off the screen. He's got his little nose. But yeah, but on the bright side, I have finished. I say I haven't done much diamond painting, but I did finish. Do you know, some of these are up here. I don't think I'm going to reach across that. Let's just do this corner and we'll worry about other stuff later. But I did finish my True Love, the Curtis Reykjavik picture. So that was nice. I'll finally get that finished. I doubt if I'll do it. I'm not going to do a proper post review, but I was thinking about it. Because I'm a bit lazy, so... I'm a bit lazy, so... and, you know, I was saying... I think they must have been on one of my other WiP and Chats for... Because usually I do my WiP and Chats for my cross-stitch conversion. So we're having a bit of change today. But, I was saying I don't really... When I look, I don't really care about post reviews unless... there's only 2 things I want to know from a post review. One, if the company is a bit of a nightmare. You know, there's a problem with it. Like a proper problem. Or I want to see what it looks like finished. And really, like, I don't really care about how many drills are left or how much trash there is. Because each canvas is different anyway. So just because somebody doesn't, you know... have enough drills doesn't mean that I will. It'll be the same for me and vice versa. So anyway, I digress. The point is, I'm not post reviews. I'm just there for the to see the finish. So I thought, because I do like it. It's come up lovely. I've really enjoyed doing that painting. You know how sometimes a painting just exceeds expectations, and I thought it was quite nice, which is obviously why I bought it. But it's come out better than expected. And so I thought, I might do a short. I've been saying about I should do a short now and then. I don't do them, but I think I should start. That would be an ideal time to just like show my completed picture. So we'll see. We'll see if I can, you know, whip up the enthusiasm to do it, or whether I just go, I'll just have a cup of tea and watch YouTube instead. It's much easier to watch YouTube than it is to film for YouTube. It looks easy, but there's a lot of, a bit of effort involved. And sometimes I'm of the mood to do the effort, and then sometimes I'm just like, do you know what? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm just doing it for fun. So if it's not fun, if it feels like work, then maybe I should just have a few days off. But yeah, these drills are really nice. And oh, is that this colour? Yes. I should just drop that. So yeah, I finished that painting. So that's nice. It's always nice to get a finish, especially when you're as slow as I am. Because it was a 60 by 80, so it's a big one. And what else has been going on? I have been working on my cross stitch conversion. I don't think I'll be posting a video for it this month, mainly because I'm in part doing this one and because I've been in my mood, so I haven't really felt. I don't want to say antisocial, but you know, like sometimes just talking, it just feels like so much effort. That's the part of my, you know, part of the overall mood with me not doing a lot of diamond painting. But I have done. I'll show you because I did get it here. I'll show you what I've done on my cross stitch conversion. So this is it's upside down at the moment. So if you watch it at all, this is where I was working last time. So they've got the dragon wing, and we've got the little bit of red dragon here about to come in. So what I've been doing, I've actually done a fair bit. I've done, it's like I think 1,500 drills. I've done rows of 3. Is it? It's 9, 12. Yeah. So I've done 1,500 drills so far this month. So at least this hasn't been a disaster, because it's not even the end of the month, and hopefully I can get in a few more. So I thought what I'll do is, if I can get another 1,200 in by the time we do the next WiP and Chat, and then on the WiP and Chat I can do the dragon and the dragon. I'm so excited. Anyway, so yeah, mini drive-by trip of the dragon race. Ooh, I always forget what a wrestling match it is. To get canvases under the camera. Right, let's do wiggly. Only a couple of wigglies. So yeah, that's gone well. At least something's gone well. Well, my finish is well. I just it took a bit longer. I got really close. Does that ever happen to you? The closer I get to the end, like it's almost I slow down for some things. Other things I'll speed up and I'll zip right through it. But sometimes, I guess that was just part of the mood, I was just like, I only have to do like this much. And I didn't pick it up for 3 days. I was just like, I've only got to do that bit. I could do it in the evening. Oh, is that the only wiggles I've got? Okay. And I couldn't, it was such hard work. But yeah, so I've done well with my cross stitch conversion. I've done well to finish my, what's that called? True Love. This one, it's going quite well. I mean, once I finish this row, it'll be about 1/3 done, I think. So yeah, it's not bad. If I was working on this normally, this would not be bad progress for me. The problem is, like, it's like the event is for a month. And yeah, so then I start thinking about how little I've done compared to everybody else in a month. That's where it gets like that niggle. But in reality, I've done very well with this, doing 1/3 of this in a month. I mean, maybe if I worked on if I didn't work on other canvases, I'd be further along, wouldn't I, as well? But I do. I hop about. And only 2 of those. I don't know why I put so many drills in. I should look to see how many I actually need to place before I look ahead, plan ahead. Must be mad. Right, let's do this funny little thing. So if you're wondering, because this has got only 89 colours. I love saying that. It's only got 89 colours. If you're curious, the way I've kitted this up, because if you watch the kitting up, you'll see I was going to make up my mind how to lay it out. Yeah, I knew there was another one. I didn't look ahead again. Look, there's only 2 of those. Okay. What I did decide to do is, to the left here, I've got, these are all my, sorry for the reflection, I sit in front of the window. This is all my keyboard symbols. So obviously we've got letters and numbers, but we also got things like question marks and at signs and dollars and euros and everything, percentage, stuff that's on the keyboard, because I know my keyboard really well, so I don't have to think about that. And then in this side, what I tried to do was I tried to keep like colours the same. So these were like the light beiges and the peaches, and then it went into the darker pinks, into the browns, and then into the blacks. But for some reason I thought, I don't know why I put that one there. Oh, because it was greens. I've got greens up here as well, and I thought, oh, that's like a really, really pale green. But I think next time I'll go for pale going through to darker or something, because obviously a lot of time when you're working on a light patch, they're all together, so it works well to just keep all the lights together. So I think that's what I'm going to do next time. Right, I'm just after saying how cold it is, I'm just going to take my sweater off. Oh, there we go. I came over hot. I've got the lamp on today. Maybe it's that. Right, pound sign. Where'd it go? I was looking at it. Oh, there. Right, so I only need 1 of those. Do you know what I'd say? I'll just pick it out the pot, but I know if I just picked it out the pot, it'd have a little nub on it or something. So I always pour out at least a couple. Right, done, dusted. So what else can I talk about? Hang on. Oh, I've got some new diamond paintings on the way. There. I want a few of these. Yeah. So I've actually got, well, it's my birthday at the beginning of May. So my other half is buying me 2 diamond paintings. So they're ordered. They're from Diamond Art Club. So you know it's like when you've got to pay shipping. I'm like, well, I might as well just buy 2. So I did. But I cut myself some slack, because originally I was going to buy a round, because obviously once I'd finished my True Love, I realised I don't have any, apart from those little snack size, the little cheapy ones, I don't have any rounds. I'm like, I don't know why. I don't know how I've got myself in a rut with because I love squares, and squares are my favourites. But you know what they say, if you have ice cream every day, sooner or later, you get bored with ice cream. I can't imagine that, but so they say, so they tell me. But yeah, if I'm doing squares all the time, sometimes I just like a nice, no thinky type round. And I didn't have any, so I don't know what I'm going to do. So I've ordered, I was going to order 1 and then a square from Diamond Art Club. And then I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to cut myself some slack. So I bought 2 rounds, which is really unusual for me. And also they're fairly small, relatively speaking. They're 50, yeah, that's got rubbish on it. They're, I think they're 55 or 56 by 56. Both of them are the same size. So I thought, the one that had been in my basket beforehand had been, I think it was like 58 by 105 or something. It was quite big. That's the trouble. I look at all these pictures and I was like, I want to do them. They're so nice and pretty. And that's probably part of my problem, because I keep buying these lovely pictures. And yeah, they're always big. So it always takes me ages to do them. So I thought, yeah, cut myself some slack. So I took the big one out, turned it into a small round, smaller and round. So they're on their way, and eventually there'll be an unboxing for them. Obviously, even though I don't have to, if it turned up, I could if I wanted. That's got stuff on it. If I wanted, I could just open them. It's like, you know, you get to an age where you don't actually have to wait for your birthday. Especially when I've, you know, basically ordered them myself. But I will. They're from other half, so I'll give them to other half, and then on my birthday he'll give them back to me. This is how we go. So after I've got that, then obviously I can do. And there's something. Has that got a hole in it? I can see it. You know, like one of them holes in the top. Yeah, look, it's stuck in the. It's actually stuck in the tweezer. Okay. Put that in the trash. I didn't notice that. So yeah, once they arrive. Well, no, once my birthday arrives, and then I can do an unboxing. And then I'll probably kit up one straight away, one of the rounds. Or virtually straight away. I don't know. I was thinking, talking of like not having any rounds to do. And it's probably going to be a couple of weeks until I get around to the unboxing and the kitting up. I might do one of the little snack size. You know, most people started with all the small snack sized ones from the budget companies. And I am no exception. Smiley face. So I thought, oh, maybe I'll do one of them because they're like 30 by 40s. And also they're not real 30 by 40s because that's like the canvas size. The picture is smaller. So I thought, oh, I might do one of them just to tide me over. I think I will. Well, we'll see. If you see a kitting up video next week, you'll know what I decided. But yeah, I could do that in like a few nights. So it's not like it's not like a huge commitment. And it just gives me something lighter to work with rather than like this big heavy confetti piece with square drills. Yeah. I like those kinds of pieces for like if I feel like diamond painting late at night, because I cannot be trusted with anything complex late at night. And I am a bit of a night owl, so it happens more often than you think. I'll play my game, and if I finish playing my oh, I missed one. If I finish playing my Final Fantasy 14 for an evening, you know, it might be like 10 o'clock. I'll be like, oh, perhaps I'll just do a bit of diamond painting for an hour. And then, but that's, yeah. I try to avoid doing complicated ones if I can at that time of night, because then I just spend the next day. See, that's what happens when you fish them out. It was bad. That one has got a tab as well. Rude. Okay, that was okay. Yeah. So I can't remember what I was saying. What was I doing? And something about not being trusted. So I can't be trusted with complicated things late at night. All right. So what should we do now? Well, actually, I'm going to fill in that little. Did I miss? What's that one? Oh, was that the end? Which one was the end? No, the end was pink. So that was the one that I knew that had come from somewhere. Oh, and I was doing the end. Right, one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Let's fix this one. I mean, there's so much confetti in this painting. Like, short of it having the spotlight on it because it's on video. There's just, yeah, no one's going to see. No one's going to look at the fox, and go, oh my God, that pale pink is not pale pink, it's pale peach. Right, I only need one of these funny little end things, so I'm going to do that one. But yeah, so I've got those on the way, but also I do have another unboxing. I mean, technically it would be two, but they'll be split out because I'm insane. So Dreamer Designs had, oh, I'll get in there. Dreamer Designs had a sale on for Easter. It's like buy one, get second, 55% off. So like that was a good deal. So I was like, oh, I hadn't actually been planning to buy any more paintings yet from Dreamer Designs. And but like when it's a really good deal, I was just like, oh, I'll be silly not to, because it's not like I don't want anything from there. But here's where I'm crazy. So I bought, I think, what I'm going to be doing for Halloween. I bought my Halloween. It's April. Is there just one of that? There was. So yeah. So I bought, because, you know, obviously I bought 2 for that. So I'll unbox one of them now. I mean, I'll film it when, but yeah, when I'll unbox them both, but I'll only put up one, the non-Halloweeny one, and I won't wait forever and ever, whatever. I'm not going to wait till like September, but I'm going to wait till at least it's a little bit closer to Halloween before I post up my Halloween pic. It's, spoiler alert, it's another Curtis Reykjavik one. So yeah, needless to say, I was really impressed with how the last painting came out. So I was like, yeah, let's do another one. That's a round though. That is a round, but yeah, I can't do that one because that's probably going to be my Halloween picture. You wait, I'll find something else between now and then. But you can't have too many Halloween pictures, can you? Can you? No, surely not. Are you a Halloweener? Some people hate Halloween. I'm like, oh, I'm middle of the road. I don't celebrate as such, but I'll take an opportunity to, you know, get in theme with a diamond painting, or I used to do it with colouring books. I've got quite a few of these over here. Let's put these up here. Yeah, so I used to do a lot of adult colouring, and you'd start that in September. By the time Halloween come around, you were sick of it. It's just like, oh God, thank God I can stop doing Halloween pictures. Except I wasn't that bad. I'm not one of these people that's just like, I have to do this. Life is too short to make rules for yourself like that. But yeah, I thought, oh, I'll take this opportunity to get a nice Halloween kit. And if something else comes along, then so be it. So be it. But yeah, so expect an unboxing for the other canvas though soon. I might do that. I don't know. I might do that after we'll see how motivated I am. But I might film it after I'm done with this, which tells you a lot about how I've been sort of, you know, unmotivated. Because they came, you know, Easter was the beginning of the month. Actually, technically, it was the end of last month. But for all intents and purposes, it was this month. And it was just one. It was just one, really. No. So, yeah, they've been sitting in their box for 3 weeks. And I never do that. Usually when I get a new diamond painting, unless there's a reason, like I'm going to be with my birthday ones, where I'll just put them to one side until it is my birthday. Usually, as soon as that box is through the door, I'm like, get the camera on. I've got to unbox it. I've got to play with it. I've got to look at, you know, got to look at it. It's nice to look at the drills and the canvas and all that sort of stuff, isn't it? I'm not one of these people that's just like, oh yeah, it's like January. It's like, oh, I've just found these canvases in my cupboard that I bought on Black Friday. And I'm like, oh my God. Like they say it as if they've almost forgotten they had them. It's like, oh yeah, I had this. I thought I'd unbox it. This is not me. I'm like a little kid. So if there's a box in the house, then I'm in it. But not this time. So yeah. I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to unboxing. I will do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to film that after this video. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. What else has happened? Not a lot, actually, outside of that. Clearly, there was nothing wrong with my, even though I wasn't doing a huge amount of diamond painting. It's not like I hadn't stopped or anything. I just not, compared to what I have been doing, I hadn't done a lot of diamond painting. But clearly, it didn't dampen my desire to purchase. And then I'll be wondering why there's so many, you know, why I've fallen behind. Why is my stash so big? It's because I go through these phases where I'm like, I'm not diamond painting very much, but I'm still buying them. Good job I can't afford to be a prolific one. It's just like that. That's probably me, unless there's like a really good offer on something, like where I wasn't planning the Easter one, but 55% off, like there's an offer. I'm going to do that because that's saving me money in the long run. Might be more money now, but it's saving me money in the long run. But I'm not just going to, you know, purchase on a whim. It's got to be saving me money in the long term. So that'll probably be it until probably, when do they usually have a sale? I mean, obviously Black Friday. I think sometimes they have sales 4th of July. I'm not sure. But we'll see. Is that one? That's that one. Right. So we're all done there. Oop. Toot toot. Sorry, time for my usual disclaimer. I live in London. If you've been here before, you've heard this so many times now. I live in London. I live on a bit of a through route, just by junction. And sometimes people toot their horns. Sometimes engines are ticking over. I've done this colour, and I missed those two. Sometimes engines are ticking over while they wait for the lights because I'm opposite a school. So sometimes there's kids screaming because it's a young school. And it's a through route for the emergency services. So sometimes we get sirens. Right. What should I do now? Trouble is, there's so many colours. Is sometimes I get frozen with indecision about which one to do next. Just because there's so many choices. But yeah, so somebody just tooted. Oh, come back you. Right, in you go. I think I was saying something before then, and I can't remember what. I got distracted by the car horn. I'm sure it wasn't very important. It never is. I always say, if it's important, I'll put them. If I was saying something important, I'll put a little like note up on screen when I'm editing to say what I was going to say. I've never done it. I've never had to do it because it's never been anything important. I'm just talking rubbish. I go down these little rabbit warrens of thought processes, and yeah, it's never anything important. But that's good. That's what we want, isn't it? For when we're working on our canvases ourselves, we're listening to a little WiP and Chat or a Kitting Up or something like that. You want something that you don't have to think about too much. Do you know what I mean? Like you are listening, but you don't want to think that's too in depth. That's why I'm terrible. I tried listening to audiobooks, and while I was diamond painting, and I phase out too much. So I spend so much time. I have to suddenly they'll be talking about something. I'm like, what are they talking? What are they even talking about? I've no idea, and I have to skip it back to figure out what I've just completely zoned out and not heard, and it's like some major plot point. I'm like, so yeah, I've given up on listening to audiobooks on the basis that I don't know, I have this sort of filter. I can't think and listen think and listen at the same time. But not very well. Oh, there's some more. So I don't tend to, but my YouTube videos are perfect because it's chatter, it's just a bit chill. It's not like if I miss a little bit of it, then suddenly it doesn't just suddenly move on to something that I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Because it's just like, it makes no sense. All right. Oh, I missed another one there. Let's do this little red one. If I just got one of those. But you see what I mean by all this confetti. I love it. Love it. Oh, look, there's more of them funny things. Go back to the funny things. Let's get the 2 funny things. Whoop. Ooh, nearly. But, yeah, so I'm gonna try because I haven't filmed. For me, I think it's been about 2 weeks since I last filmed anything because I've just not been in the groove. But it's not been that on the channel, at least. I stuck up that video of. Are we done? Right, we're done. I stuck up that video of, what was it? What did I do? Oh, my Ever Moment drills. Talking of drills, right. This is where I'm flying off a tangent. So one thing with this canvas, right, I put that bag here so that I'd remember to talk about it. And do you know what? I nearly forgot. It was only talking about Ever Moment that reminded me. So these are the 310 that came with the kit. Now, things I found out now about Diamond Art Studio is they are upgrading their kits, their drills to 16 facets, which is great because that's more sparkle. So mostly, aren't they, I can't remember, 10 and 13, the normal? I can't, something like that. And these are 16, and I think Diamond Art Club's new drills are 20 facets. So, you know, more facets, more sparkle, and that's great. Apart from the fact that these were the only drills in the kit that were the upgraded kind. And you know what I'm like? I'm so OCD. Like, if something looks different, then I'm like, I don't think I like that. I don't know what's going on. So I'd put down a whole load of drills, and I was looking at them, I'm like, why? I don't understand. They look different. It was like they stood up. It was like, if you think about you're stroking a cat, and then you just, in the middle of their back, you brush up the wrong way, and like all their fur is just going in a different direction to everything else. It was like that on the painting. So when you tilt a square diamond painting, it just like it looks flat because you've got the flat squares and then you've got the flat diamonds on the top. So when you look at a square diamond painting from an angle, it just looks like it's like a flat sheen, and it's lovely. It's like glass. And if you did that, you'd have your flat sheen, and then there was the black, and it was all pointy because they're like little pyramids. There's no flat tops. They're like little pyramid tops. So I was like, oh. So I talked to them about it, and I said, oh, is it? I realised that it's different facets. There's slipped into the kits, and they're like, yeah, we're in process of upgrading. Which, you know, fair enough. I think Diamond Art Club did the same thing when they upgraded theirs. There was that crossover period where, you know, they had all types of drills on their canvases, and so I'm like, all right. I'll just try and persuade myself. It's like, you know, like an AB would stand out, things like that. But I couldn't do it because you know what I'm like with ABs as well. I'm very frugal with how I place my accents. I like to scatter them around. I don't like huge blocks of it. And of course, it was all 310. And there was, like, whilst there's not masses of it, like there's significant chunks of 310 altogether, like patches. I was just like, yeah. So I picked all those off and replaced them because I just bought 80,000 310 from Ever Moment. So it's not like I was short of drills. So I just swapped in the Ever Moment drills for the black. But I've kept them because obviously if they're going to go forward with future canvases, and also with they'd probably go well with the Diamond Art Club drills as well because they got the pointy tops. So it'll be no different from like how these have flat, you know, 2 types of flat tops. They'll have 2 types of pointy tops, and it'll all mix in. But yeah, sorry, I flew off of a tangent there. You see what I mean though about I forget things. That I put the drills right there so I'd remember. And that's why I can't remember when I put things to talk about. You know, I don't write a script or anything, but I'm like, oh, you could talk about this or you could talk about that. See how you feel. And I used to make myself a post-it note and then I'd forget to look at the post-it note. Memory. Who needs a memory? Massively overrated. But yeah, I'll try and get this up. I'll try. Usually when I film a video, I sit on the editing for like a week. Just because, did I mention that I was lazy? I'm really lazy. But I'm going to try and do it and get this up for like the weekend. So yeah, it won't be too bad. And then if I do film the unboxing, I can put that up. And that's an easy one to do because they're always short. Not 15-minute jobby. And then if you see it kitting up, you'll know I decided to do one of my snack sizes. I think I will. The more I say it, the more I'm talking myself into it. It makes sense. And then too, when the round from Diamond Art Club comes, I won't be like, I've got to do it, I've got to do it, I've got to do it, I've got to do it. I can like, you know, savour the moment of my unboxing. Like, it's going to be a long time. It'll be like a snack size. Even I do snack sizes quickly. Should I be of a mood to do them anyway? If I don't do them quickly, it means because I hate the painting. Which is a possibility, you know what it's like. Once you start doing the kits from the nicer companies, you know, you can work with resin drills and stuff. It can be hard to go back. But I will, because I'm also not getting rid of them. I said that in my review of the year. I'm not one of these people. It's just like, yeah, it was a dodgy painting from, I don't know, AliExpress. You know, when I say dodgy, obviously I'm talking about stolen images and what you don't realise when you start. And Amazon. Amazon, I tell you, how many people buy from a diamond painting from Amazon because it's Amazon, so it feels like safe, respectable. It's not. Amazon don't give a rat's. So yeah, I got a few paintings from back before I went premium, and some people they'll throw them away. Not me. It's not a no. Once that's through that door, that's mine. Even if it kills me, I'm gonna do it. Stubborn to a fault. I think it's because I'm a Taurus. I think they're stubborn. Stubborn, very loyal, apparently. Apparently I'm very loyal. But also stubborn. And bull in a china shop. Me, clumsy. Making a hash of things? Nah, not me. Right. Do this one. Oh, the kids are out in the playground if you can hear them. Must be lunchtime. Yeah, I will. I'll do all them ones. I don't know how long I'm going. Oh, I've already been going for like 3/4 of an hour nearly. So I won't be going much longer. This is not one of my full-blown WiP and Chats. If you want full-blown WiP and Chats, you have to wait for my cross-stitch conversion. Because they're the long ones. If you like long-form content, look no further than those WiP and Chats. Even if you don't, just play it on double speed. No, maybe not double speed. That would be weird. That'd be really fast. It's hard to keep up with videos though sometimes because there's so many at times. If the whole glut come out at once, and I put it on my watch list, and I'm like, boy, I'm behind my watch list because I haven't been diamond painting so much. So I tend to watch them on 1.25. So that's fine. People just talk a bit faster. They're not doing the Mickey Mouse voices. They're just talking a little bit faster. It's barely noticeable. Right, is that the last of that? There's one there. I could have done more of these. I didn't intend. I was like, I won't do across here very much. Another time I would, but on camera. I thought I'll keep it simple, but I ignore my own advice sometimes, so now I'm going all over the place. Yeah. Whatevs. Whatevers. Right, but I think when I finish this colour, that might be it. Must remember to take a picture. Must remember to take a picture at the end. Stick around if you want to see what this is looking like. I'll take the cover papers off as well, so you can see like the image in the background, at least around it. And gives you a feel of how the colours are popping. I think he's going to look gorgeous when he's done. Which I'm, of course, that's another thing. I'm really impatient. When I know something's going to look good. Yeah, and then I get impatient with myself. Which conversely then makes me, I don't know, maybe I just get a bit sulky. I'm like, I want to do it really fast. I want it to look good, but it can't. And then I'll get I'll get pout on. Start pouting. Dropping a lot of T's today. Pouting is what I want to say. Do you know, I'll probably just, I know people watch with, what do they call them? Subtitles. God, words. And I swear I mess up. I must drive it insane, the algorithm, because it's all automatically generated. I'll be like, patting. Yeah, right, we'll just do these. Let's do these before the kids start really screaming, because they do get excited. And then I think we're done. Apart from the picture. Don't forget the picture. Don't forget the picture. Oh, if I say it enough times, then hopefully I won't. I'm paranoid. Oh, ever since that time I said, oh, I'll show a picture on my WiP and Chat of where it's now compared to what it was 6 months ago. And that, of all days, was the one time I forgot. And that would have been a really good comparison. Messed it up. Right, let's put these away. Let's do it. Let's put it away. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. And yeah, see the picture and give me a thumbs up on the way out. And see you all again soon. Bye for now. Bye.